Hey everybody, it's Wednesday night. We've got a new show, some new snakes, and a new giveaway. Stay tuned.
We are live.
Hey,
what is
welcome
going
back.
on, everybody? Welcome back to the Superdwarf Show.
My name is Garrett Hartle.
And my name is Thomas Wicker.
And we are tired from Tinley.
Yes, and it shows. It shows. We're a little very scattered behind the scenes right now.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, we hope you guys had a great weekend, whether you were able to make the biggest reptile show in the country, Tinley Park, or not. We were just glad to have you. So that was pretty fun. We met a lot of people, saw a lot of good old friends. I actually got a new snake, which does not happen very often, believe it or not.
And not a Superdwarf either.
It is not a Superdwarf. It is Superdwarf related.
Okay, but it wasn't already a Superdwarf.
If you guys stick around to the end of the show, then I will show you my Tinley pickup, and you can help me name it. It's a him. So get your thinking caps on for your boy naming snake things, and we'll pick a name for him at the end of the show, just like we do every show. That'll be pretty fun.
That'll be fun. Before we get into it, we have some guests in the house.
Yes, absolutely.
You guys want to hop on?
Yeah, come on. We've got Bob. What's up, Bob?
Oh!
There's a step there now. How's it going? We got a couple other guys. These are actually guys that we met this guy at Tinley and this guy downstairs.
Oh, you're covered up.
How you guys doing?
How's it going?
What do we got? My name's Larry.
My name's Alex Neal. Metamorphic Pythons. Check me out on YouTube.
Name's Christian Connor, Brad McCarthy's nephew. Work with Worldwide Reptilia.
My name Rob.
All right. So you were actually at Tinley over there at Brad's booth. What did you think?
It was cool. There's definitely a lot of different species there.
Yeah. Now, how many Tinley shows have you been
Oh,
to?
you guys are getting muted. Hold on. Super chat. $2 from Morph Mixology. What is up? Thank you for the 2 bones. Anyway, you're back. You are unmuted now.
All right. So what was?
Oh, you're muted again. Scottish Rob, $5 with the still wore out from crutching around Tinley. Good seeing you guys there. Best to Yins. Thank you so much, Scottish Rob, for the 5 bones. You are back to being unmuted. Also, turn that mic back to you guys. Oh, turn it more. Oh, I got you. Lean into
This
the mic.
Tinley versus last Tinley. What'd you think?
I think this Tinley, there was definitely a lot more ball pythons than last time. A lot more different genes came out since then. A lot more clutches hatched. Yeah.
Are you big into the ball python stuff then? Is that kind of like what was on your radar at the show?
Yeah, because I really like the Australian species. I didn't see a whole.
No, there really wasn't. No African house snakes either. I know, super lame, right? Yeah. Right, exactly. So, now you haven't been to Tinley, or at least you didn't go to this one. Have you ever been?
Never been. I'm planning on going in March.
Right on.
I'm trying to.
Right
I'd
on.
like to try to get a table. I was calling a dude the other day, and he was like, "No, everybody's coming back, so I can't get in yet." So
There you
I'm
go.
trying. Hopefully, everybody will see me there with a table in the future.
Oh, really?
So
Wow, so
hopefully.
you'll be vending and everything.
I'm trying to at least. So
Nice.
if I can get in there, I'll definitely go.
That's awesome. So these guys actually dropped by for a tour, which we invited you to when we were there at the show and everything like that. But you said that you were a fan of the channel before. What did you think? You know, you got the little mini tour Rob's been showing you around downstairs.
Honestly, if you guys never been here, you just watch the YouTube channel. Common experience, reach out reptiles. It's a whole different experience than from the YouTube, and I like it a lot more.
What do you think was like the most different thing, or the thing that surprised you the most?
Honestly, the enclosures.
Covered up by the mic.
Okay.
There you go.
Honestly, the enclosures. I thought there was going to be a lot more freedom breeder racks, and you know what I mean. You guys had a nice setup down there with the enclosures. I really like that.
We're pushing that way. We're pushing that way. You're gonna have to come back in like 6 months and let us know how we've been doing.
Yeah, I definitely want to stop back and see when everything's done. Yeah, I mean,
No pressure.
Awesome. Yeah.
Right?
Awesome.
Yeah, right on. Very cool. Well, all right. What do you?
Hey, is this okay?
Gotta get close to the mic.
I'm always okay. You know, Rob.
Rob, this is a live
Oh, yeah.
stream.
It is alive?
Yes.
Oh, we're live?
Warning.
Right now?
Yeah, we try not to get robbed on the lives too many. You just never can tell.
I don't know what
You know
to
what
do
I'm
with my
saying?
hands.
All right, so actually in a little bit you're gonna film a vlog for us and everything and throw it up on your channel. So where can people go watch that?
At Metamorphic Pythons. That's just YouTube. Just Metamorphic Pythons.
Go check it out. Throw them a sub for us, and we'll see you over there in a little bit.
Thank
All
you.
right. Thanks,
Thank
guys.
you, guys.
Hey, good to see you, man.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Appreciate
All
it.
right, thanks.
Pleasure.
Yeah, it's good to see you, buddy.
Good to meet you.
I
Bob and
was-
Larry.
Bob and Larry, we're here. Yeah.
Watch the step. There's a step there now.
See you at World.
Rob, you know that clip is getting put on Instagram.
You tripping him?
Sure, we got a live stream.
Hey, I hate to tell you, but that was all acting.
I hate to
Whoa,
tell you, but they're
he
not
does
gonna
his
know.
own stunts, folks. He does his own stunts.
Jackie Chan.
Okay,
All
one
right.
more thing I wanted to say. For any of you guys that are on Patreon, we're going to jump over to Patreon afterwards, and we have a giveaway from Chad Brown at Ship Your Reptiles.
Ooh.
Chad is actually going to join us on the all Patreon, like the Superdwarf after show. So after part, well, man, I'm getting my name.
Superdwarf after show. The Afterdorf.
The After Dwarf party show.
Afterdorf the party.
Chad will be there, and the giveaway is a free shipment all the way up to I think it's like $100.
Yep.
And, well, it's not
99%
technically free.
off.
It's not. Yeah, it's 99% off.
99.
You'll be able to use that too if you want free shipping on your Reach Out Reptiles.
So if
and
you want to pay
I'll
$1
even-
for shipping,
I'll pitch in the $1 for it
Yeah.
if you buy one from us,
Yeah.
but you can use it anywhere. So that'll be cool, and we'll cover all things shipping, which is pretty important coming up. It's officially fall. We were driving around up there, out there. We can see all of the leaves and all that kind of stuff. It's pretty crazy.
Bye, Rob.
Bye, Rob. Bye, guys. I'll try
I'm
not.
trying not to, man.
Rob's standard, little known fact. Rob's standard, like goodbye. You know how people are like, be good or take care of yourself.
Drive safe.
Rob always says, don't let anybody take you.
Because that's what his mom. I heard the stories. That's what his mom always told him.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Well,
Rob's
that makes
coming
a lot
back.
of sense.
That is from my mom. Thanks,
Yeah.
Mom.
Shout
Yeah,
out to
nobody
Rob's
took
mom.
me.
And nobody took him. Look at that. Yeah, 100%. 100%.
It's a good thing she told you, buddy. I'm glad.
Uh,
Can you imagine all the people you'd be letting take you?
I was gonna say like your chances of getting taken are a little higher now that you have this amazing haircut from the one and only Nathan Katz. I do actually have a clip I can pull up, if I can find it really quick.
oh
got a
yeah, this
haircut,
haircut.
live.
I thought you meant Rob's chance of getting taken.
yeah.
No, you're talking about mine.
Rob, I like your haircut.
So
too,
some
man.
of the things that happened at Tinley, just to recap from our perspective, even if you were there and you didn't see it. So Nathan C., who is actually like a master barber, came by and gave me a haircut
Nathan
in my
C.?
boot. What? Nathan Katz. Sorry, not Nathan C. There was a Nathan C.
I mean,
there
listen,
too.
we love Nathan, but I'm
Get
not
my
letting
wires
Nathan
crossed. Sorry,
come
Nathan
within a mile of my
Katz,
hair.
who is hosting a podcast on the Retic Lounge. You guys should go check
There.
that out with Lucas Bagnaia.
I'm gonna pop up at least a
Gave me a
screen.
haircut in the booth. That was pretty fun. You may or may not see that over on
Here
our
you
vlog.
go. Here, I'll show you a little clip. You can kind of see it a little bit. I don't know if you can hear it or not. Yep, that's it. Yeah, I have this really attractive still of Nathan looking up into his head to try and remember what morph he had. But there's a little clip from that. It's a fun time.
So my buddy, Mr. Horton Jr., had his birthday at Tinley. That was awesome. I love all of the, like, just hanging out with the kids.
Oh,
We
yeah.
got to see a lot of, like, and I say kids loosely, like 25-year-old and below. But just kind of like that next generation of keeper coming up. It's really fun to see everybody there who's seen us online, and then they
Yeah.
finally get to see us in person. I mean, any show that we go to and vend, you can always come by the retics and stuff like that. But it's always cool for me just to get to meet people who, you know, thank you for this or for that, and telling us different stories. The scary one is the chewing on the snake's tail. Thanks for making that video. That one saved me.
Oh,
I almost
yeah.
don't like hearing that. But every other video, that's pretty cool. So if we saw you guys there at Tinley, that made the trip. Thank you.
I want to give a special shout out to someone I see in the chat, Russell Cat. Russell Cat says it was awesome to see you guys. Thank you for being so awesome. We missed out seeing Rob though. Hopefully his trip was awesome. He had a very good trip. But yeah, Russell's
getting
getting
married.
married.
He actually got a little early wedding present, kind of, from us, if you can consider that a present. But that was pretty cool. So congratulations to you. Him and his girlfriend Amelia have been coming
Fiancé
by
now.
and buying snakes. Yeah, now fiance, and by the next Tinley will be his lovely bride. So that's pretty cool.
That's so
Starting
exciting.
them off right with the
Congratulations to you
Superdwarf
guys.
family. It's kind of how I started my marriage. Retics in the bedroom and everywhere else. Like, we have some pretty fun stories.
Mhm.
My favorite one, ask Ashley about the time she found the retic
I
on
think
the towel rack in the
Amelia
middle of
likes
the night.
snakes more than Ashley does, though. He actually owns.
I don't know. We'll have to have you, Russell. We'll have to have
Unless-
you guys on. You'll
Yeah.
have to come out and visit out here at Reach Out Reptiles.
That would be so
And we'll like take the wives and find out who likes snakes more. Sounds like a challenge.
Let's see what people are saying in the chat. Grant Marsh says met you at Tinley.
Yes,
well.
that
So
was
excited to get out.
fun. Good to see you, Grant. That was really cool.
Christina, aka Genetics Nerd, asked where the super chats are going for tonight. So I have in my notes here.
Is there any way to like angle the camera down and show them what Rob is tripping on and what we're standing
Dude,
on?
yeah. Let me
Just so you guys know that we're working on it.
Well, let me answer this question really quick, and then we can show you guys what our set looks like. We've made some improvements that are worth tripping over, or trippable. But so we have a $100 goal for our backdrop in our set that you guys reached 62% of last week. So all the super chats from this week will be going towards that.
That's $62.
Yeah, it is actually.
Wow.
Now we're at 69%. So honestly, if you guys don't move from there, I'm okay with that.
I don't know what that means.
Goes without saying.
Yeah.
Oh, 69%. Just a nice number.
I thought he was saying don't super chat anymore. Garrett will spend his own
Yeah,
money.
yeah. Don't super chat anymore.
Happening.
Don't break the number.
So
But
we
if you
took
guys
your money.
do-
We grabbed a little bits and pieces for something that you can't quite see in this show. But I was telling Thomas. Yeah, I was telling Thomas it's kind of cool you guys coming back and seeing everything a little bit different and a little bit different. So I don't know how much you can back up. But we have the rough, crappy chic beginnings of a Superdwarf Show stage and set here. So I got the stage built already. We actually built 2/3 of it today. So we just threw that up here. That's why Rob is tripping over it and everything. So we're going to finish that. And we have some nice lighting coming, and then obviously a background. This was something that I won at the USARK auction. I actually won 17 of these, kind of on accident. Usually these cool USARK posters go for like way more, like just a banner of USARK would be like $5,000, $10,000, because people are just generously donating to USARK. We got 17 of these posters, which I don't know how much you can see from there, but it's got the logo on the bottom. They each have a beautiful, like super colorful high-res snake. These were printed for USARK, by the way, from Stewart Design. And then, you know, just a little bit of spiel, like the slogan and spiel for what USARK is doing. And these were kind of all up over the show, but there were 17 of them. And I won all of them for like $600. I was like, let's get this bidding going, guys.
What else you won for $600? Kind of on accident.
Which one did I win on accident?
The one you said whoops afterwards.
That was probably all of them. I was getting in the spirit of the USARK thing, but I was trying not to spend any money.
I'm not trying to spend money.
Even though we love, donating and stuff. But no, there was one I think everyone knew I was going to win.
I'm talking about the cornhole. I've never seen you play cornhole in your life.
Oh.
Actually, that's not true. I've seen it once.
We did. We needed more Retic Fest festivities.
Yeah, but
So for Tell Hicks, who those of you guys who know him, he's a great wildlife artist. And he had a set of cornhole.
I'm muting you quick. Super chat from J Hill Jr. Ganya Gahaka. He says, helping out with more of the show gear. Remember to hit the like, y'all. Thank you so much, J Hill Jr. Ganya Gahaka. You are now unmuted.
Yes,
thank you so much.
Thank you.
We are now.
So we got that.
84%.
I remember Ship Your Reptiles came out. So Chad Brown, the owner, actually used to play for the Steelers.
Super chat. Ooh, you're going mute. Grant Marsh, $20. Hope this helps. Really excited to get out there in the future. Life-changing experience for me at Tinley holding that Calato. Was that the video we had talked about? Oh, here, I can show him. We'll give him a shout out.
We have a video
you're
of
back.
you, Grant.
You're back. Thank you so much for $20. We're now 104% of our goal. I think that
Grant
means
was one of the, and like not in a belittling way whatsoever, but I say kids loosely. It was really cool to meet Grant. He had never got to hold a Calatoa, and it's like his epitome dream snake. And I said, I have one pure Calatoa here. So, of course, we had to pull it out for him so that he could hold it.
here. I have
And Grant, you almost made me cry.
that
Which
takes
was
a
pretty cool.
lot of effort. All right.
Let's
we
hear
can-
it, Thomas.
I can show the clip. Can't hear it. Just pretend like you can hear what they're saying. That's Grant. He's holding his Calato for the first time. Anyway, so that was cool. Nice to meet you, Grant.
That was very, very cool. So, Grant, yes, you got to come out here. I got to get around to replying to your email. Whew, we have so much stuff to catch up from. The item I was going to say we won that everyone knew I was going to win Chad Brown played for the Steelers. He actually was a starting player. Did you know this? Starting player in Super Bowl 30.
That's crazy.
Like, it's pretty cool to say you
Hold
started
on.
in a
I also
Super
have a
Bowl
picture of that. Let's go back. There's a
Oh.
picture of you and Chad.
Yeah, so they held up these jerseys, Brown jerseys, not the AB Antonio Brown jerseys, the Chad Brown jerseys from the early 90s. I think he played from like, I don't know, I want to say like 93 to 96 or something.
That sounds accurate.
Yeah, because Super Bowl 30 was 96. That's when he played. I think that was his last year with the Steelers. But anyways, obviously playing for the Steelers and then going to start a reptile company, which was Pro Exotics back in the day, which was huge. In fact, the Doc Murdoch Coyotes all came from Chad.
Really?
So
That's crazy.
it all ties together. And I used to have some water monitors and blood pythons and stuff from him too. It was really cool. So anyways, yeah, needless to say, he's always been kind of like a hero of mine. So they threw up some jerseys, and they were the Steelers jerseys of all the teams he played for, most notably the Seahawks. But the whole room just looked at me like,
So are you going to buy these, or is nobody
Yeah.
going to bid on these?
all right, Garrett's buying these. So, of course, I had to win those ones too.
And you got them signed. The picture is you and Chad going like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Took him over to his booth the next day so that he could sign them for me. So
What
now
a
I have
guy.
a couple of signed Chad Brown
Wait,
jerseys.
speaking of Chad, did we already mention that?
Yeah, he's coming on.
Oh, okay, sweet.
After
Consider
party.
this a reminder.
You'll see it there.
Consider this a
And
reminder.
one of you guys is going to win up to $100 value for free shipping from Pro Reptiles if you stick around over there.
Mm-hmm.
So in a minute, we'll show my takeaway. But I did want to show one more thing. This
Oh?
is swag. Some of
Go
you guys
back to the
have
snake,
this
yeah.
because some of you guys showed up to Tinley Park
Well,
wearing these.
A little to your right.
So probably, yeah, check out the snake cam,
Yeah.
guys. Except
We
we're not
zoomed
using
it in
for
for you
snakes.
because everybody was
ready?
complaining.
Are you
wasn't
ready
close
for the
enough.
reveal?
Yes.
Okay, here it comes. So, yeah, some of you guys actually saw this. We
Oh,
have
the
silver
twofer.
and bronze. Here, I don't know how can I move it up closer?
Yep. I think.
Does it
Yep.
work? Is
It
it in
does.
focus?
It does. Yep.
Look at
Move
that,
it forward a little bit.
autofocus.
Forward a little bit. You're right a little bit. That's dead center. That's perfect.
Bam. So these are really cool. We've been playing with them with the staff and everything. It's something that we designed. Hadley's father-in-law made these custom for us
Oh, yo, I
and
missed the
makes
super
them
chat.
for us. So yeah, we have a silver and a bronze available with the Reach Out Reptiles logo now.
Mute. You're muted now. Susie Sweat Lewis says Chad has been nominated for the NFL Hall of Fame too. That's crazy.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I know he's a Pro Bowler several times. Susie works at Ship Your Reptiles. She's the one that coordinated the jerseys so that I would have to donate to USARK.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got in trouble for not getting Rob one, Susie, so I think I need another one. Pretty soon.
Oh, really? Well, oh,
Mhm.
yeah, because, unless you give up your personal one,
No.
or does it have to be a set?
Sorry, can't do that. But anyways, yeah, some people showed up with these rings. It was pretty cool. You know, everybody are little known fact, we have different swag. We actually have new sweaters, the non-zip up ones. You guys can check them out on reachourreptiles.com.
Mm-hmm.
It's apparently the young kids like pullovers all the time. I don't know. It's not like a young kids thing. I like the zipper.
How young are we talking? I think you're
like
talking about
anyone
me.
who's not me.
So anyone
Yeah.
who's 27 and younger, because Hadley likes the pullovers.
No, I mean, like,
Literally anybody.
it has nothing to do with age at
Oh.
all. It's just I don't like them.
Uh,
But everybody else seems to like them. But did you know that our best selling thing of swag, our posters sell really well, and then obviously like, our brand shirts are out there in the thousands. We used to give them away
as
with
far as zip up hoodies, that's
shirts and
the
stuff.
best.
Well, the hoodies are good. The best selling one are those custom coffee mugs, the large size ones, which are like crazy huge opulent.
Hold on, Susie's coming in hot. Susie says,
What's up, Susie?
I just put that together that it's that Susie we were just talking about.
You're welcome.
Hi, Susie.
Blue hair Susie.
Yes, we love blue hair Susie. She asked what size Rob need.
2X.
Well,
2X.
first. All right, for blasting your
There
shirt
it
size
is.
all over the internet.
There
Rob.
it is.
So
Yeah, so the mug was the best one because it's like custom made. People like that gritty feel. all
Susie
that
says
kinda
she's
stuff.
working on it. Susie, you
she's
are.
yeah, she's on it. If
on
you
dot
guys
com.
have ever worked with Ship Your Reptiles before, we'll get into this at the after show. I mean they know what's up, so
Mm-hmm.
it's pretty cool. So and the big thing is like there's always like, especially with shipping reptiles, the scariest thing is mistakes, neglect, problems, things like that, and those are always going to happen. in the shipping process, or things that didn't come up. You know, you plan for one thing, something else happens.
I need to meet you again. There's another super chat from Eric Blake that says those would be cool earrings too. That is true. You're now unmuted.
These would be like some pretty serious earrings. Look at that. Those would be
some like pirate earrings.
Did you know that I used to have a pierced ear? That was in high school.
I feel like I knew that.
Pierced my ear, and I always
doesn't
liked
surprise me.
the hoop ones because you could turn your head back and forth and feel them moving around.
The bigger the hoop.
Did you know that I pierced my lip?
I did know that too. Well,
Bamboo skewer in Indonesia.
it's not shocking. None of those things surprise me, which makes me think I did know that.
Yeah.
At some point.
But it did not make last week's vlog.
It got infected, didn't it? Really infected?
It got swollen really crazy. I put a ring on there first, and then my lip swelled up and it looked like a butt.
That's funny.
But if you guys are on if you go on Wild World TV, our last week's vlog, it was a little bit heavy, but you'll have to go check it out. It was
worth a watch. It's age gated, so if you're not 18, then you sign into your parents' account or don't.
It's age gated because I
heavy.
drank cobra blood and bile.
Oh,
at
really?
a restaurant.
I also think it's age gated because it deals with death and
it talks about it as a concept, but it doesn't show much.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, but anyway, yeah. So that is graphic. If you don't want to watch me drink cobra blood and bile, do not go watch that. If you don't want me to watch me almost,
it's
get
like
eaten
a
by
tiny
crocodile or any of that.
It all
kind of
adds
stuff.
up into quite a
There's
chaotic
actually a lot of footage we didn't put in there, like getting my eyes spit in with the spitting cobra.
So I've seen that, and it's not in the edited version of what we have. It's on your raw footage.
Yeah, we just have.
I'd love to get
We got a lot of
that sometime.
We're
Getting a lot of like just people chatting up here. So let me scoot through a couple of these. Going back kind of to the beginning. Let's see. Hello, Peter. What's up, Intrepid? J Hill Jr. says we need Rob to be on more live shows.
He would have to work late.
This is true. Yeah. Let's see. I think I saw a couple of things in here. Grant Marsh had asked, how do we buy one of these rings?
Oh,
Website.
you can go. Yeah, you can just go on reachoureptiles.com and just go look at all the different swag items. They're there. You can select your size and everything and buy them.
Troop chat from Morph Mixology. You are muted now. It says, important question. How's the fam? You're unmuted.
They're doing good. Catching up with them. They're all like, I've got 4 kids. They're all pretty small, so they're kind of desperate when Dad gets home. They tackle me all over the place and hang out, which is pretty sweet. So good times. Yeah, they're doing well.
This Candy Orton says, this guy was saying male mainland reticulated pythons can't get to 20 feet or more. He's dumb, right? So I can't tell if there's supposed to be a question mark on the end. He's dumb, right? Or if it's like, nah, he's dumb, right?
No retics get over 20 feet very easily. A truly 20-foot retic is exceedingly rare. If you really only work with retics and like encounter them online or whatever, you might think that they're more common than they are because people show stuff like that. Definitely they are capable. It is possible for a male or female retic mainland to get over 20 feet. I have personally seen male mainlands over 20 feet.
Just like it's possible for humans to run faster than a 4-minute mile. How many of them are actually going to do that?
It's just very, very rare. I mean, 20 feet is huge for a retic. So a lot of people say they have a 20-foot retic. You think they have a 20-foot retic. If you actually use, like, there's software. We have a whole video about how to measure your snake accurately because we heard it so much. So if you go check out that software and you measure your snake and it's 20 feet, I mean,
Brian Barczyk will probably buy it from you.
Maybe. Yeah.
Or
everyone's on the lookout for a 20-foot plus
definitely
retic.
Sell it to someone who has a platform.
So they can, but, you know, I mean, when you say always or never, you're usually wrong, right? So
there's somewhere in between always or never.
Most male retics, 99% plus, will never get 20 feet. Most females, for that matter, too. Do they still get big? Yeah, they still get pretty big.
Trepid says, my male tiger is 16 feet, and that's huge compared to most males I've seen.
Yeah, that's a pretty healthy size male. So
Christina
it also
asked,
depends on
how
the
is
keeper.
Karma's cage coming along? It's
still sitting there. Yeah.
We've pressed pause on that one.
Yeah. Well, not intentionally. So I've gone about as far as I can get to. That we're now at a job that I can either do myself very slowly, which is hard for me because I'm super busy, or I can hire out. So I got to make that phone call.
And, well, we need
What
Aaron
we actually
Metcalf
need-
to come out here and help us.
Yeah, we need a capable welder to help us out. That would be great if we could get a welder out here. It was funny. Everyone out at the shop's like, I'm going to come and volunteer for you. I was like, yeah, do you weld? 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 Because I need a welder to move that cage forward.
Hey, what's up? Alex is a Gomeds late to the party. Just want to say hi, and y'all's booth looked awesome as Tinley as always.
Thank you.
It's nice to see you, Alex. Always a
Appreciate
pleasure.
Yeah, it was busy. We're like right in the corner of Tinley, and it was pretty packed.
The
It was
fire
packed.
marshal was not impressed by how much traffic we drew to that corner of the building.
Yeah, apparently the hotel's been like kind of shifting around where the booths go a little bit. So we have like a 10 by 20 foot booth, and we shrunk it down to like 5 by 18 feet. But everyone was like, we don't have any room. They
And
kept
people,
coming through like, your booth's too big.
people
I was
kept
like, your
tripping
space is too
over,
small. My
like,
booth has not changed.
The little bar that Garrett's sitting on is actually part of our booth, and at the base there's these like metal things that stick out to stabilize it. And we had to turn it around because everybody kept catching their feet on it.
Well, we used to have like a full motorcycle in our
Yeah.
booth that fit fine. We have these. We got these guys because there's never anywhere to sit at the show, so we bring bar stools.
Susie says
and
you're
this
in the
is-
most congested space. That you're trying to fit.
It works well for us. People get stuck.
Yeah.
They look at our snakes. Probably get an extra couple of sales that way.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like feel bad for anybody that's like around the corner from us because they might lose sales that way because it's like I can't even get over there. But yeah, you want it free flowing. So we actually talked to them. I think we're gonna make some moves and implement some changes at the next Tinley.
Yeah.
So those of you guys that liked our booth this time, come by
Might
again.
even have chairs next time. So
Come by again. I don't know.
maybe.
I
Might.
have.
Big might.
We always had chairs. I'm talking about new stuff. So
Oh,
we'll see how it goes.
pretty
should be
stoked
pretty
on
cool.
the chairs.
Yeah.
Susie says our booth was supposed to be 3 tables and was only 2. We were jammed in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely. Yeah.
It actually looked really good though, Susie. Like
did.
I kind of like the chaos of it all. You know what I mean? It looked like I don't know. There's something about just
It's the
being
mosh
crammed in
pit
there.
feeling.
It feels
It's like
it feels busy. It feels exciting.
I
It
think you
feels
could
like
go to
you're
a-
getting things done.
I think you could go to like a tiny concert, for example, and it doesn't even have to. There could be like 100 people in attendance, but if those 100 people are all mashed together at the front, it's gonna feel like you're at like
Yeah,
a
yeah,
massive
exactly.
festival.
There were a lot of people at this show though. Like
Yes.
the USARK auction, that was really apparent. It was crowded. There's always standing room only, but people were just packed in there. We made over $140,000, and some of the notable donations were like, there's certain things that people want that they just bid on because they want to donate. And do you remember we've been talking about Chad Brown the whole time. Do you remember what he bought at the auction?
Yeah, somebody shouted it out at the beginning. A
He got an Xbox.
$20,000 Xbox Series X or whatever they call the new one.
Yeah, so the new Xbox or whatever. But the funny thing
It's about
was
2,000% up free
the
from
bidding
retail value.
stalled out around, I want to say it was like, I don't know, maybe $5,000
Yeah,
for an Xbox, which
would
is
be
already
normal
very
for
generous.
the show. Yeah.
Yeah, that's you see that stuff going on. But then Chad kept outbidding himself $1,000 at a time.
I know, you
until
looked
he
at
made
me-
it to $20,000.
You were like, "Who's bidding on him?" And I was like, "I think he's upbidding himself." You're like, "What? No way, that's crazy." And
Which
then
is
you're-
it's so cool. And it makes sense too, you know what I mean? Like reptile shipping, USARK helped, keep the Lacey Act,
Ship Your
where it
Reptiles
was
is one
at
of the
to where we can
pillars-
still ship interstate.
pillars of the community. So they express that very, very well.
Right. So good kudos to you guys. Good job.
Yeah.
And everybody who donated to that show. 'Cause
And
that was really
South
cool.
Bay
Over
Reptiles,
140,000.
South Bay Reptiles dropped a good fat wad of cash on some
Heck
fairly
yeah, Josh.
ridiculous items that I don't think we
Yeah,
can.
absolutely. But that was it. He was telling me how much fun he
Yeah.
had that was his first auction. At these Tinleys, like if you go there, you see that the reptile show is a Saturday, Sunday show. But I always tell people, like, don't discount Friday.
Yep. Don't sleep on Friday.
You can get a VIP ticket, which we actually gave a couple away in our Patreon after party. Which, by the way, you guys can go on patreon.com/reachout reptiles, join that for $5 and enter these giveaways. We do them every week. Well, it's every week for breeder level, every other week for all Patreon. But at any rate, I tell everybody all the time, go to the show on Friday. The show is awesome on Friday. The vendors are setting up. There's so many less people that you get a lot of one-on-one time with the vendors themselves. You get to see all the cool animals before they're sold, and then the USARK auction Saturday night. So like, if I only had 2 days to go to the show, I'd be going Friday and Saturday.
Super chat.
Get a long night of it.
That's a great point, Garrett. You're now muted. It's not personal. Jay Luntz for $10 for Wednesday. Reach Out Reptiles family night. Wait. So, is it family, like they're the family, like you guys are the family? Or is it like you want to bring the family in here? Or are we taking the night off some Wednesday because you guys super chatted so much? Maybe I have to clarify that one.
Reach Out Reptiles family.
All right.
Extended family.
I like it. You guys are our family.
Thanks, Jay. We appreciate that.
Phil Thompson said, don't forget the Phil Goss prayer candle. I had to say that's probably one of my top 5 like favorite little just pieces from this Tinley was the little like Phil Goss on a prayer candle. Like
Erica McVeigh from VivTech is quite the talented artist. And she made a little candle that said, I don't remember everything it said. Phil, what did it say? It was like, prayer to St. Phil for, patron saint of, I can't remember, interstate travel or something like that. And there was a hand-drawn portrait of Phil Goss looking like John Travolta for some reason.
South Bay Reptiles, the man, the myth, the legend himself in the chat. What is up,
what's
Josh?
up, dude? Yeah, we were trying to tell Josh to come out here. Raise your hand in the comment section if you want Josh from South Bay Reptiles to come to Reach Out Reptiles.
Yeah.
So we can hang out and have a good time. I think we should.
We filmed a video with him too, actually.
Well, he should come out and just join us right here live on the Superdwarf Show.
Yeah, 100%.
He says I will. Wednesday night, dude. So, yeah, that would be super fun. Do we want to talk about my pickup? I want to talk about my pickup.
Like
do you guys want to see?
Your truck pickup, clearly.
No, obviously not.
Oh, because I was going to say he loves talking about his truck.
We all got our Tinley pickups. Everybody, a lot of the people that are super chatting and commenting it was like Phil Thompson got his self a snake. I think that Josh picked a snake out, right? But we don't have that one out to you yet. Although if you join over on our Patreon there, Josh, you can get free shipping on him. Everybody's
saying Josh needs to come out here.
Yes.
Also, he said he got a gargoyle as well.
Do we have Matthew in the chat?
I haven't seen him unless I'm just completely blind.
He needs to take his break and run us some sushi.
Hold on.
Spicy tuna from Sprinkles. If you hear, if you know, you know.
That was like the most inside of inside jokes.
Yes. Shout out to my boy Matthew.
If you come to Reach Out Reptiles on a Wednesday, you can partake of such inside jokes.
Heck yeah.
I haven't seen Matthew. Matthew, if you're in the chat, go ahead and
all right.
check yourself out. All right. I'm gonna go to the snake cam.
Bringing out my pickup. Boom.
Oh, whoa. Okay, hold on. It's almost too big.
No, he's never too big. Never too big. Not this guy, because he's a mainland. He's a male. He's going to get 20 feet long. Ooh. And he has his own earring. Here it is. I have a mainland male. Anybody want to guess on the genetics? Can you see? See? What do you guys think? It's a multi-gene combo.
Go to your right a little bit. In between the bike and the mic is where we wanted it. There you go.
What do you think? What do you guys think on genetics here? So, throw out some genes. Anybody saying anything in the chat? What genetic traits do you have? I'll yay or nay it. Somebody's going to be able to get close. No fair guessing if you saw him at the show. Phil Thompson.
Erica Christian says looks like a snake.
It is a snake. Look how cute
we're getting Golden Child Phantom as one.
No Golden Child.
Phantom Rainbow.
Yes. No rainbow.
No Golden Child. Someone just guessed that.
It is Phantom, though.
Phil Thompson knows. See, you too could be in the know if you went to Tinley. We're getting Sunfire Phantom. Nope, there's no Phantom.
No Sunfire. There is Phantom. There's no Golden Child.
Oh, really? Oh, I missed
We've got Phantom.
Motley Phantom.
No Motley.
Phantom Anthrax.
Anthrax, yes. Keep going. Keep going.
Oh, there's more.
There's more.
Okay. A little triple gene action.
So Anthrax has yet to be really worked into Superdwarf, and we need more of it. There's a few people like Sean McMillan actually made some 50% Superdwarf head anthrax this year. Congratulations, Sean. They're beautiful. I'd love to have one of those too. But we're going to start our own Superdwarf
Phantom
anthrax line with
anthrax
this guy.
anery.
No.
Good
So,
guess, though.
The anery comes from the dwarf stuff, so being a pure mainland, you wouldn't.
Oh, wait, hold on. Christina's yelling at me. She says, morph, sir.
Morph.
I said
Not
Gene.
Gene.
I said Gene. I'm sorry, Christina.
So we have Phantom. We have Anthrax. There's a couple that are kind of hard to tell. So possibly Platinum. I sort of think he is. Let's see how good we can get with this snake cam here. If I roll up sometimes with so many genes, you're like looking at a few things. You ready? So if I roll it up here.
There you go.
Hold it up closer.
Yeah.
All right, let's look close. You can see the dark eyes from the Phantom. You see that bright yellow chin right there?
Yep.
You guys see that? That's probably some Platinum coming in. Platinum doesn't kick in until they're older. This guy, I know he's the age of like a lot of our almost yearlings that were at the show. But
Scottish Rob
this
says Phantom Anthrax Plat Daddy.
Plat Daddy, yeah. So I think it's a Platty Phantom Anthrax, but nobody guessed
Ocelot.
Mocha.
Oh, well, somebody just guessed Ocelot.
Not Mochino, not Ocelot.
Hold on, I'm going to show you guys what Garrett looks like. Oh, I thought you were standing on your chair.
Check this out.
Dang it. There you go. Oh, hold on. There we go. Ooh.
So
What are
the
you trying
black
to
is not
show?
really black, which can come from the Phantom.
Scoot forward a little bit and to your right.
See the lines right here?
Oh, yeah.
That would normally be black on an Anthrax. They're like a deep caramely brown. It was funny when the very first Mochas hatched. They were produced. The captive bred ones were produced actually by a guy in the UK, and everyone said that he got normals in the clutch, which was impossible because he bred Mochino to Mochino. So he got albinos, Mochinos, and Mochas. And the adult Mochas are like a silvered out, ghosted gray. And their blacks are not a true black, although they're super dark. And so this guy technically is a form of albino.
Believe back a little bit. You're so close, man. I literally put the camera where you want it to be. You still can't hit it.
It's like a extremely dark T positive albino. But being the visual Mocha instead of Mochino is a big deal for me because I can run this to a Superdwarf, maybe a Superdwarf Anery. And then we will make, we'll find out if he definitely has Phantom. We'll find out on the Platinum for sure. But we would make triple het Mocha Anthrax Aneries, which would be pretty cool to move forward our Superdwarf Anthrax project.
Luke McWilliam asked who bred the first in the UK.
Luke Price.
And all the Lukes.
That was in like 2013. Don't ask me why I know this. Random
we had a random question from Candy Orton.
Go for it.
Can a morph reticulated python be 100% mainland? I have a mainland Phantom reticulated python.
Yes.
That is
actually almost all of them are. So far, the only morph known to come from dwarf and superdwarf is aneurystheristic. So everything else is mainland. And if you're going to make a superdwarf version, you have to take a mainland like this one and breed it into the superdwarves and then selectively breed future generations down in size. That's the only way to get these kind of mutations into the dwarf and superdwarf because they don't naturally appear on the island they come from. There it is.
Sweet. There you go.
So here's my question. My 10-day-old new baby retic that is going to be kind of the founding father of our own bloodline of Superdwarf Anthrax stuff someday, a couple years from now. Would you guys like to name him? Help me name him. Thomas,
I think that's a yes. I don't think you're asking. I think we are going to.
It's a rhetorical. It's like Dora the Explorer. Yeah. Would you like to help name him?
Because it's going to happen regardless of whether you
Great.
Yeah, great.
So, Thomas, do you want to explain to them how this part of the show works if you guys are new to the show?
So, guys, this is the name game. We name a snake. Hold on. Super chat from Sugar Splice. Thank you for the $5. If you have anything to add to that question, statement-wise, feel free because it's just $5. Thank you so much. We do appreciate that. So you guys shout out your random names, and we'll read them, or I'll read them out loud. Garrett won't see who they're from, so there's no bias. Because some people just seem to get picked more than others, but that may be a talent thing or a skill thing. So you guys list your names. I'll shout them out. Garrett will name one, and then whoever
I will look at the snake.
I still gotta explain. Whoever's name gets picked, we will screenshot the little thing. I'll put it on like this angle right here so you can see it, or the snake cam. You can screenshot the video, and then if you post on Instagram, we'll give you a shout out. There we go.
All right.
Need to consolidate those rules.
I will channel this snake's energy and ask him what he wants to be named from the selected list in our comment section. And then his name forevermore shall be that name.
All right, we got a couple names.
It's pretty fun. They go on like bright green tape on the cages, so we have like green, giant, ridiculous names all over the shop now.
Oh, Christina's gonna be pissed, but Erica Christian said his name is Levi because he's all the jeans. I thought that was funny. Christoph, Weiner, or Wiener, I don't know. Scott Ian, guitarist of Anthrax. Chewbacca. How about Asterix? Harley, Lightning, Judge, Romanti, Slash, Scream, Billy, Steel Curtain, Hoodat, Frank, Einstein. Like Frank and then like those things, whatever they're called, parentheses, Einstein. Mac, Genesis, Asterix, Judge Dredd from the Anthrax song I'm the Law. Joey Belladonna, singer from Anthrax. Reaper, Aristotle, Edgar, Belladonna, Judas, J. Judas, Archie, Morphin. These are some original names, guys. I'll give
Are you
him
on
that.
the snake cam? Because he's going for
Yes.
it. Look
Oh,
how
yeah.
cute he looks.
Founder, Gene, Morphin, Vader. He's the dad of the Future Project.
That's funny.
Axel, AXL. Ladder, Morpheus. So Christina isn't mad at me. Morpheus. Ben, Morphenstein. Adam, Mosh, Bob. You guys have any name suggestions?
We got some good ones. What do you guys like over there?
For the snake.
You had some good ones. Go back to some of the first. Give me the first.
Medusa?
No, you got to pick one that they shout out.
Oh,
in the
all right.
comments.
All right, you guys pick these. We'll just
Here we
I'll
go.
shout them out. Let's see. Chewbacca, Christoph, Lightning, Harley, Judge, Primanti, Slash, Scream, Billy, Steel Curtain, Hoodat, Frankenstein, Mac, Genesis,
Come take a look,
Asterix,
guys. Come take a look at the snake. What do you think?
Judge Dredd.
I'm with Judge or Primanti is what I'm liking. What do you guys think? Come here. Check them out. Huh? What do you think?
I think for Manny, it's like
Yeah, so Primanti, he's going to start a whole bloodline out here in Pittsburgh. The Pittsburgh Anthrax stuff. Or Judge from the metal band Anthrax. Yeah.
All that in a bag of chips. One word.
I'm a Star Wars fan, so I'm gonna go with Chewbacca. Chewie for short. So
This is
All
not
right,
helping.
hold on. I'm putting a poll up. Chewbacca or Primanti?
Chewbacca or
We're gonna let the
Primanti.
people
We're going to
pick.
pull it and let you guys decide.
In the meantime, we got a question from Sugar Splice. Sorry, I forgot about the message. Do you think a very small Superdwarf retic would be a good beginner snake?
Beginner, if you have experience with reptiles and you guys know how to nail temperature, humidity, all that stuff, because you're taking a tropical snake on, and then you do your research, they do need fairly large cages. You might need a 6-foot enclosure or something like that for one of the smaller Superdwarf bloodlines. If you can handle all that kind of stuff, I would say yes. However, there are definitely, if you're just I just want, the good thing about Superdwarfs, they're bulletproof. They're very hard to hurt as long as you give them that correct temperature zone and humidity zone. They never get sick. They always eat, stuff like that. So that makes them quite easy. But honestly, if you're I've never kept a reptile, I would probably stick to something from a similar climate to where you live. So maybe a native colubrid. That would be like a corn snake, king snake, milk snake if you're here in the U.S. And those are going to be a lot more temperature and humidity tolerant than any of the tropical reptiles would be. So, kind of a loaded answer. I hope that makes sense for you. With dedication, they could be. If you never had a reptile, I would probably start with something like a corn snake or a king snake.
Mm.
How's our poll doing? We got Primani versus, what was it?
Primani, there's 31 votes. Primani versus Chewbacca.
Oh, okay.
Primani's winning.
31
Barely.
votes.
Barely.
Oh, man, if you like Chewbacca and you want it, get
Yup.
on there.
You
Otherwise,
guys have,
Primani,
we have
Pittsburgh
7 minutes
Python.
left. We have 7 minutes left in the stream.
Oh, you're going to hold it.
I'm going to hold it.
7 minutes the whole time.
You know what? I'm going to end it
We're gonna
at 55. So
stand
2 minutes.
here.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Okay.
That makes a little more sense. So if
Yes.
you have an opinion, wow, everyone, it's split.
So they're
if-
both good names.
So if it's split, we got to name it Chewbacca Primani or Chumanti or
No.
Prubaka.
We're not going to let Thomas decide.
How about
your name.
Primanti Baka?
How about that, buddy? I
Primanti
love these.
Chewbacca.
They're like black eyes, except these mochinos, so they're not black. Look at these eyes. They're almost like that bronze ring.
Oh, you're
You
so
see it?
close. There you go.
Like, damn it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Look at those eyes.
They're pretty black.
They're very cool. Yeah, if you look really close, they're like a deep, deep, dark bronze.
Oh, we're getting support for Primabaka and Chumanti.
no.
And Morph Mixology does not like it. Sorry, man. And then we're still getting some more name suggestions. Deadpool. Primbaka. I like Primabaka.
You guys have, what is it? 1 more minute? No more minutes.
1 more minute. Chewbacca is. Oh, okay. We're going. Ending
Nope.
poll. Chewbacca wins.
Bam. Is it?
Yeah,
Chewbacca?
it's Chewbacca.
Chewbacca pulled ahead? What are the votes? How many?
There's 45, 56% for Chewbacca. It was split. It's down the middle.
Wow.
Guys, start a riot in the chat for that comeback.
Chewbacca it is.
Thank you for participating in the name
Wow.
game.
Look at that. All right, guys. If you are on Patreon, we will see you at the after party. If you're not, you might want to question your motives in life.
Probably. Do you want
Patreon is awesome.
to mute your mic so they can
It's so
watch
much-
us set up for the
super
next
fun,
show?
and you can hang out with us with Chris Brown and talk to him. All right.
We're going to give them massive FOMO for the next 5 minutes.
Let's go, Chewbacca. We will see you guys there.